Number 127 in the Masters of Cinema series is Fixed Bayonets, another Samuel Fuller classic movie. I really like this director. He's one that really doesn't have any fat on his movies whatsoever, and this one is all about a platoon within the Korean War. And now, straight from the off, the setting is just different. This snow-filled war movie is something very strange and unusual, aesthetically wise, than what I've seen of movies of the time, and I really liked the location, the way it was set up. We have the retreat of the American army as they're moving backwards, but they decide to leave a platoon behind to try and hold off the encroaching adversaries so that they can get enough time to get away. And these men are put in a real situation where they know it's going to be tough. They are probably going to die, all if not most of them, and it's all about trying to hold the enemy at bay for a period of time before they can then retreat themselves. Now, what I like most about Fixed Bayonets, some of the action set pieces that it really does have here, but they're always tinged with extreme tension and suspense, because you know it's only 48 guys. You don't know the wealth of the enemy, but you do know that they are pushing forward and they are ruthless, as we see in a couple of scenes. There are also moments of real suspense and just terror as we see men stuck within minefields trying to navigate it. For the first time in a Fuller movie, I feel there's a little bit clunky dialogue within this. Not so dialogue so much as we get to hear a person's thoughts. Corporal Denno, who is one of our main characters, is a man who is struggling with the war, can't seem to fight or pull the trigger on another human, who is struggling to deal with the fact that he is third in command of this platoon and his leaders are starting to drop off one by one, and he really doesn't want to take charge of this unit. And the way it delivers the kind of information by hearing his thoughts, by having him narrate them, feels a little bit clunky, and it's a little bit forced and in your face and almost unnecessary. This was a studio movie, so you could probably feel that Fuller was pushed a little bit in that direction, and it doesn't quite fit in with the rest of the movie. I like the quiet moments in the movie. There is moments after a skirmish or a battle where the guys kind of retreat to look after their wounds, and they just have general chit-chat and camaraderie. And these are the scenes that really galvanise the movie, that put human faces onto the soldiers. We get to see their inner workings, what they're looking forward to, how they have disparaging opinions about things in amongst each other, but the kind of cohesive whole that they have, the willingness to work together, and it really does just kind of put them at odds with this encroaching army that is picking them off almost seemingly at whim. Fixed Bayonets is a good movie. It's got some rough around the edges work to be fixed on, but it's something that I would wholeheartedly recommend. I think Fuller is just a director who knows exactly what he is doing. The way it kind of lingers and has the narration is extremely clunky in my eyes, but it doesn't detract from the really good points that are in this movie. The scenes of suspense during the minefield, the scenes of attack and countermanning the warfare and the bugle battle between the army, the tank battle that it has later on, that wonderful setting of snow that these guys have to traverse and fight in amongst while constantly losing their footing was an interesting idea. It has enough good points to warrant visiting, possibly revisiting. I'd love to know your thoughts on Fixed Bayonets. Let me know in the comment box below, and I will see you next time on Man v Film.